Okay, so let's talk today about an authority to operate. And we're going to talk about three primary sections here. The security baseline, we're going to talk about the controls, and then how that works into FSMA, FedRAMP, things of that nature. So here we have the hardware that we're drawing on the screen. Network switches, firewalls, servers, storage, software, operating systems. All of these things impact our security baseline, right? Because everything that we're doing resides on some form of infrastructure. And then, of course, security, right, represented by the lock there on the right-hand side. We have to have security. Now, often not understood, I guess, or perhaps overlooked is the process associated with security baseline. It's as important. How do we delete users? How do we control the environment? Things of that nature. And the how-to portion is really defined in what we call NIST security controls. Now, these controls could be done by anybody, by the way, but we'll just use NIST as an example. And notice here that I'm coloring the security controls the same color as the process, the hardware, things of that nature. And we'll draw some lines there to make it a little more obvious of what we're doing here. Put in a couple more here. And we draw in, and so these security controls are actually specific to these items, right? These things, the hardware, the software, the process. The controls are specific to them, although it is the combination, as we're highlighting here, of all of the controls that make up an authorization. So it's not just the controls for the server, but it's all of the security controls, plus the baseline, make up these authorizations like FSMA, FedRAMP, DICAP, HIPAA, ICD. All of these things take these controls that, of course, are part of the security foundation, and they make up the authorization packages like FSMA. Now, in ATO, FSMA and FedRAMP, HIPAA, DICAP is a collection of these security controls, but you can have an ATO outside of these specific ones that I've mentioned here. It's just remember, an authority to operate is securing the baseline with all of the security controls to do the work.